Welcome to That's Good Sports. I am Brandon. Chiefs fans have had to wait so long for a victory parade, they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Perna.
Speeding past, and yeah, you see that car? Right there. Looks like the smashed on the side. Oh my goodness. And yeah, and definitely at least one tire was flat. When we saw it, looks like they're trying to box.
Now, I'm not here to compare the size of victory parades. Besides being childish and stupid, I learned a long time ago if I ever try and size compare anything, I will lose. But that doesn't mean Chiefs fans don't have celebration etiquette to work on. Take this bare-ass tree dweller, for example.
What's going on? Fall. Oh! Oh!
Why are his pants down? How drunk is this man? Or is this the only way to properly evict Keebler elves? Today, I've got a little NFL news. Greg Olsen's team visits, the Jags double dipping in London, Kyle Shanahan's love of rap music, and the best and the worst of the Chiefs Super Bowl celebrations, plus Eric Weddle announced he's retiring. That's good. Sports. Ooh. NFL safety Eric Weddle retired today after a 13-year career with the Chargers, Ravens, and Rams. Weddle made 2 All-Pro teams and 6 Pro Bowls, 29 interceptions, 4 career pick sixes, 1 fumble recovery for a touchdown, and 1 passing attempt, which was incomplete, netting him a QB rating of 39.6. I don't know how that's 0, but he's got a 39 QB rating. All after being drafted in the 2nd round out of Utah in 2007 by San Diego. Weddle will be remembered for his cool-ass beard first and foremost. Definitely one of the most jarring before and after beard photos. The gold standard, of course, being James Harden, who, if you remember, looked like this before his beard. Now, Weddle's most significant accomplishments came off the field, of course. A fearless man who would only eat ice cream after wins, and what became known as Weddle's victory ice cream. Truly heroic and daring, as team physicians noted. They noted Weddle had one of the worst, most severe cases of lactose intolerance they'd ever seen. And he would eat the ice cream. He would eat it anyway, even though it would ravage his insides. It would ravage them. But winning was more important to fear the beard. Damn fine career, Eric. Bleacher Report posted that Kyle Shanahan named his kid after Lil Wayne. Looks like Kyle actually earned that cool motocross dad hat. Well, almost. Kyle named his son Carter Shanahan. So not after Lil Wayne at all. Lil Shanahan? Fine. Wayne Lil Shanahan? Cool. Lil Way Shanny? Fucking awesome. But naming him Carter, Lil Wayne's non-rapper maiden name, is the least gangster thing ever. Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. Lil Wayne Wheezy is his full name, of course. And this got me thinking about the best rap names other NFLers, mostly coaches, could give their kids or themselves. So here's my list of coach rap, coach kid rap names. I'll start with Kyle Shanahan. If he has another kid, he should just call him Tech Niner. Andy Reid, that's too easy. He can just call himself Redman or Chief Keef. Bill Belichick should probably change the name of his son to Old Dirty Bastard. Clark Hunt, after that earplug incident, could just go with Most Def. It's not his kid, but Adam Gase does refer to Sam Darnold as Ghost-Faced Killa when he throws touchdowns instead of picks. Gase could also go with Lil Wayne Gacy if he has a son. Matt Rule can simply call his kid Ja Rule. That'd be cool. Antonio Brown could just call all of his kids the Insane Clown Posse. And since Patricia is a girl's name, Matt Patricia has to call his son Missy Elliott. Oh shit, no. Mike Zimmer could name his daughter Lisa Left Eye. Okay, the Kansas City Police Department tweeted out a full incident report for the Chiefs' victory parade. Total arrests from the parade/rally were 5. 2 from the police pursuit en route, which I believe was the car chase/crash that kicked the morning off.
look at all those guns being called.
Oh my God.
Well, of course.
One arrest on horse, and that's not a police horse arrest. It was literally a guy dancing on his own horse he brought to the parade, which as a Broncos fan, I see this as a direct threat to my team. One guy was arrested at Union Station, and the winner, one belligerent guy who fell out of a tree evicting the Keebler Elves.
What's going on? Fall. Oh!
Well done, hashtag Chiefs Kingdom. Are the Kansas City police bragging that they had very few arrests? Or are they bragging at how crazy Chiefs fans are? Or are they snitching on their own kind? This is very confusing. We know based on parts of the Chiefs roster that the Kansas City Police Department isn't great at their job, so maybe that number is off by a few. Now, Travis Kelce found the least efficient way to drink a beer. Then he and Patrick Mahomes perfected the long pour. Patrick Mahomes drinks beer. You assume he drinks beer. I just never thought I would see him pour a beer all over himself like he invented fraternities. Kelce must have taken the same speech class as his brother in high school.
21 years. How about that? I'm gonna walk this wall. How about 21 years? Y'all know what that means? Everybody here is thinking, oh, that's when I can, you know what I mean, legally get a drink. Yeah. No, 21 years. That's how long it's just been turning for my guy Andy Reid. It's just been turning and turning and turning. And what we do, we unleash a can of whoop ass for everybody. 24-0. I ain't trying to hear it. Down 10. I ain't trying to hear it.
Win a Super Bowl, hand to Kelce a mic. That's all you have to do. Travis, like in high school, got a B- for trying just a little too hard, while brother Jason had the highest speech class score in the school's history. Jason had the better costume.
Let me get a hell yeah.
Referenced steroids.
Lane Johnson can't lay off the juice.
And called out the media.
Doug Peterson was hired. He was rated as the worst coaching hire by a lot of freaking analysts out there in the media.
Travis relied a little too heavily on sound effects, referenced numbers too often.
21 years, 24-0, down 10. Fourth quarter, 6 and whatever left on the clock, down 10.
Nobody likes math, Travis, but got bonus points for fart noises. My absolute favorite moment post the Chiefs Super Bowl win, and there have been very few, but the best moment was this reporter who couldn't handle the fandom around him after the big win.
Hey, Super Bowl, baby! We Super Bowl, baby! We Super Bowl, baby! We Super Bowl, baby!
This is an impossible situation for a reporter. But as a reporter, your real job here is to seem like you enjoy football and embrace the drunk fans they throw you in the middle of. Oh, no, but I got a degree in journalism to avoid the jocks. Avoid the jocks! Damn it, get off me! My second favorite piece of news post-Super Bowl week was the story about a Christian activist who plans to sue the NFL because Shakira and J-Lo endangered his eternal soul with their ass-tastic Super Bowl halftime performance. The only thing J-Lo should be sued for is giving men wildly false expectations of what a 50-year-old woman should look like. Now, the guy who's planning to sue the NFL is named Dave Dobbin Meyer. It took exactly 2 minutes of listening to his podcast to realize he is a hate-filled man who is offering nothing to the world.
And these are guys who don't even know where to put their sex organ.
As a man with a penis, I'll never understand other so-called hetero men using religion to complain about homosexuals and women gyrating their hips. This dude Dave is acting like a real Dobbin Meyer, calling the halftime show porn and crying a foul because Shakira and J-Lo may have gotten 12-year-old boys sexually aroused. Dave, 12-year-old boys get sexually excited by the friction generated through their jeans when walking. My old trapper keeper used to give me boners because this circle reminded me of a boob. Then I used the Trapper Keeper to hide the boner. It really could do it all. And don't even get me started on what I did because of this Trapper Keeper. Your real concern, Dave, should be the actual porn your 12-year-old is already watching on his phone. You better pray to your J-Lo and Shakira hating god that this type of dancing can still turn him on in 8 years when he's been desensitized by kink.com. Sorry, Dave, I know you don't have a kid. People who shame sex like you are the ones who have never gotten laid. Greg Olsen visited the Buffalo Bills and will meet with the Washington Redskins and Seattle Seahawks. Buffalo GM Brandon Beane came by way of Carolina, as did Redskins head coach Ron Rivera, so Olsen has strong connections to those two teams. My heart would like to see him in Buffalo, but they already underutilize Greg Olsen's clone, Dawson Knox. I'd advise Olsen to stay the fuck out of Washington at all costs, which leaves the Seahawks as the best destination for him. In terms of having a knack for finding injury-prone tight ends, nobody has been better than Seattle at that the last 2 seasons. And the Carolina Panthers are disappearing faster than real fucking Panthers. This is a tweet from at least one Panthers fan, that Panthers guy. An absolute brutal last 2 years for Charlotte sports. They've lost Julius Peppers, Ryan Khalil, Jonathan Stewart, Thomas Davis, Kimba Walker, that's basketball, Ron Rivera, Luke Kuechly, Greg Olsen, and his Cam Newton next. Don't forget that Panthers guy. The Panthers have also lost a lot of games in addition to those players. And finally, the Jacksonville Jaguars will play 2 London games this year, and Jags fans are already petitioning the move. The Bold City Brigade, sick fan group name, launched the Duval Coalition, whatever that does, and have amassed 14,000 fan signatures and have gotten 500 businesses on board. To do what? I don't know, but protest the 2 games in London. I respect the organization of those in Duval, and while Gardner Minshew traveling twice a year to London is exactly what I think I need, I have no idea why the Jags would agree to make both London games home games. Oh wait, with about 24,000 more people attending the game, it's because they can make a boat ship more money over in Brexit. The Jags will play in London in back-to-back weeks, which makes sense, as Gardner Minshew works tirelessly to bring England back into the EU. And that's it. That's all of your Super Bowl post-parade Chiefs celebrating that I can handle today. XFL starts this weekend. I'll be recapping that, and I have a best free agent signings from this last season video dropping Saturday morning, so make sure you check that out. That's what's on the docket.